Hey guys, Moxie here. In the last couple months, I've had quite a few people ask me what skincare products I'd recommend, what I use, and just, generally asking questions. So I thought it might be fun to make a little video and just kind of show what works for me, what I use when I'm traveling, and kind of like what I'd recommend. So we'll start off with cleansing stuff. First thing over here, these are really cheap. I got them from Target. They're just makeup remover cleansing towelettes. They're the Evening Calm because I like the way they smell. They take off a lot of like really stubborn makeup, and they're just great to have in your bag if you're gonna be traveling and doing your makeup like at the venue too. It's good to have something like this. So that's usually my first step, which then will lead to this guy here. This is DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. This is my favorite cleansing oil. I know there's a lot of brands now that have been coming out, but this one is just straight up like super pure olive oil. I'm a big fan. Takes off all of my makeup, even like really, really stubborn stuff. Feels great on my skin and like keeps it really hydrated. I know a lot of people are like, ew, you're gonna put oil on your face, but basically what this does is it makes it so that way, you're super moisturized when you're done, and you do wash it off. You go on dry and then you wash it off with like warm water, and make sure that your skin's super hydrated so that way it's not wanting to create more oil. It's kind of like a give and take sort of thing. So that's my second step, and that gets off all of my makeup. This here is Rice Water Bright. This is from the Face Shop. Foaming cleanser, I'm a little bit more whatever kind of flavor of the month I want to use. Sometimes I'll use yogurt-based ones that are like strawberry and peach. This one I actually got as a free gift, and I like it. I think it's got a little bit of brightening in it, which I like too, because I do have freckles and some like acne scars from when I was younger, so I do like using this quite a bit. It's a nice foaming cleanser, and that just takes off anything that's left over from the makeup wipes or the oil. Now, this is the part where it kind of changes depending on what I want to do. So sometimes when I have like acne or things like that, I'll use one of these Repair Turnover Peel Pads. It's just kind of like a little exfoliation thing. I don't use it very often. I use it when I've got like certain breakouts and stuff to kind of like help get rid of them. But it's kind of nice. It's not like something I think that you definitely need, but I do use it in my routine, so I thought I would just show that. And I think I got this at Ulta. I'm not even sure if they still make this brand actually. And then we get into the next steps. This is where they can kind of deviate even more. So this is a toner here. I believe it's from the Face Shop. It's the Myunghan Mindo, the Heaven Grade Ginseng Whitening Toner. So why I use whitening products is because I do have, like I said, some acne scars. I get freckles during the summer, which I don't really like. So I usually use something that has a little bit of Arbutin or something that'll kind of even out my complexion. So this will go on after you've used all your cleansing stuff. You don't have to use a toner. It's recommended. I'll use it sometimes, but I'm gonna be really honest. Sometimes I'm really lazy and I just skip it completely. Which then usually follows up with this guy here, Time Revolution. This is a Misha product. I love this. This is the Night Repair Borbit Ampule. I like this a lot. It's basically got a lot of like anti-aging stuff in it. It's got like really strong ingredients. I don't think you can like really read them here because it's in Korean, but just kind of repairs your skin, plumps it up again, gets it ready for, whatever you need for the next day, or kind of erases all the damage that you've done during the day. That's a big thing with a lot of Korean skincare, is that it's more about preventative measures than actually repairing. So like Western skincare, it's like, oh, you have deep, lines and wrinkles, this will fix it. It doesn't actually fix it. It just kind of like smooths out. But with Korean skincare, it's saying like, oh, you're gonna be old and wrinkly someday, so you should use this now because it'll keep that from happening. So this actually is very popular. I'm not sure if it's I know it's a Time Revolution. I'm not sure if it's the Night Ampule, but a lot of people use it as a dupe for the SK2 brand, which is like super, super expensive. This stuff is not anywhere near the same expensive, and it does a great job. I only usually use this though, actually, when I'm home, because I don't want to pack a ton of bottles. So this is, again, where we deviate. So this is Sum 37. It's the Moisture Balancing Emulsion. Again, I like things that have a little bit of whitening in them because I have freckles and uneven acne spots. I use this when I'm home. This is kind of like really luxury, like, it's got a lot of like whitening. It's got a lot of anti-aging. It's got a lot of really good ingredients in it. It's very fancy. It does a lot. So this is kind of like my fancier one that I use when I'm home. I don't want to carry like a giant bottle and stuff. And then when I'm out on the road, I like this bad boy. This guy is awesome. This is Belif Aqua Bomb. Increased hydration level 70%. This is what I use when I'm on the road because it's super, super moisturizing. And that's like my biggest issue when I travel, especially going from like airplane to airplane. The venues are usually, you know, air conditioned and it's not very, I don't say moist because that gives off the wrong impression, but it definitely just keeps your skin hydrated and plumped up, especially all the times that you are, you know, taking off all that makeup at the venue and like going back. Like this just really keeps your skin in good shape. And I could use, you know, the other one, the Sun, like I was saying, but this one I just feel like hydration is so much more important when I'm on the road. So this is what I use. And now we have here, so sometimes the under eye area gets a little meh, especially like if you're doing long days. Anyone who has traveled with me knows that I carry these in my bag and I give them out to the other talents if they need them. These are really cheap little eye patches. I actually think I got these from Forever 21 for like $2, but they just, and it comes in like a pack of like 6 or 8 or whatever. I keep these in here just in case my eyes need a refresh. They're awesome. They're super easy to use. You just slap them on for like 20 minutes and then they kind of plump up the eye area again. This is the Snail Repair Eye Cream by Mizon. This is super, super good. I'm a big fan of this. I've got a couple friends now in Sweden after doing Dream League that I've told about this repair cream. It's really, really nice. It's able to, again, it kind of repairs, plumps up the area if you're having like trouble with it. Doesn't do any lightening. I don't really find that I get dark like under eye bags personally, but it does like keep it from looking really tired and I like it a lot. These are the mascara sheets. I get these from Misha usually, although I really like the Face Shop too. I usually go with the hyaluronic acid, gosh, I can't talk, or the propolis generally because they're super hydrating. They're really great for like travel. Again, like I don't want to have really dry skin. Like my name of the game when I'm traveling is to keep my skin as hydrated as possible to avoid, you know, breakouts and whatnot. So I usually use one of these maybe once before I leave, and then when I actually get to the event, like in the middle of the week, to kind of give back. And these are nice too because they're fairly cheap. I think these are like $4 and you can usually get like a bunch of them on sale for like 50% off. And then over here I've got the Clinique Acne Solutions, and this guy here is Dran Wonder Tea Tree Spot Gel. This one I got as like part of a beauty box. It's not something I normally get. This though I love. When I start to get anything that looks like a breakout, I just put this on immediately and do it like a couple times a day if possible, and then the breakout disappears. It's great. This one's kind of nice because it does have the tea tree and it kind of calms redding, which is the reason I use it. This one does not calm redding at all because it's just literally the salicylic acid or whatever. But this kind of calms down the redness. So I'll use this occasionally. And one thing I didn't actually remember to put out, I'm not sure if I have any right now, are the COSRX acne spots. Those are incredible. If you get a breakout, you just stick one of these little like sticky things on it. Like it's a little circle sticker, and it actually draws out all the like nasty stuff that's like in your pimple, and it makes it go away a lot faster. Like I said, I didn't put those out here right now, but those are really easy to get. You can get them on Amazon. So yeah, this is kind of like what I use for either daily or when I'm on the road. I know there's a lot of other neat brands out there that I recommend, especially for like the guys. I know sometimes this can be really overwhelming. I know Kiehl's is actually really good for like, if you just want something very easy, especially like I recommend that for the guys because it's just very simple, you know, a face wash and like a moisturizer sort of thing. Because a lot of the guys I've been finding have been just like straight up using the hotel soap on their face, and like it's making their skin really angry. So it is kind of important to make sure that, you know, you at least have a moisturizer, a good moisturizer to kind of replenish your skin, especially if you've got a lot of harsh makeup and you're taking it off every day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not really Doda related, but if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments or message me. I'm always happy to talk about skincare, and it's actually something I really like to talk about too, so let me know. Otherwise, have an awesome day, guys.